Hello dear students, how are you all? So I TAUSIF Ahmed welcome you once again, and as I said that from today onwards we'll start studying topic wise, right? Every day we are solving questions, and many students were there who said that please start teaching topic wise so that in a sequence we can complete our English grammar portion. So I have decided to start teaching topic wise, and the very first topic that we are going to start today is time and tense. Okay, the very first topic that we are going to start today is time and tense, and this is the part 1. So everyone who is watching me right now, please share the session so that more students may get benefit of this class, and this is the very first class so that everyone may not miss it. So those who are watching me right now, please share the session with your nears and dear so that everyone who wish to join the class may join it. Just give me a second. Okay, Sakshi, Suresh, Deepak, 3 students are there. So let's start. Let's start. And I do not have any PowerPoint or PDF here. I'm just gonna teach you tenses my own way. Okay, so let's start. And now pay attention. Okay, see, we all know that there are 3 tenses. We all know that there are 3 tenses. Okay, wherever you think that you are not getting the point, feel free to ask me. Okay, for any doubt, feel free to ask me, right? So as we all know that there are 3 tenses: present, past and future. Okay, we all know there are 3 tenses: present, past and future, and these 3 tenses have been categorized into 4 further categories. Okay, these 3 tenses have been categorized into 4 subcategories, you can say. So those 4 subcategories are indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Okay, so there are 3 tenses: present, past and future, and these 3 sentences have been categorized into 4 subcategories, and those 4 subcategories are indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So we have to study all 3 tenses with 4 subcategories. Like if we are going to start present, then we'll have to study present indefinite, then present continuous, then present perfect, then present perfect continuous. And same with past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Okay, so there are 3 tenses which have been categorized into 4 categories, right? Now we are gonna start with the present tense. Okay, so in present tense, first we'll see indefinite. In present tense, first we'll see present indefinite and present continuous. Okay, let me Okay, now is my voice clear? Is my voice clear now? Okay, so let's start it again. So we are studying present indefinite tense, and as I told you that every tense has two aspects. First aspect is its structure, and second aspect is its use. Okay, every tense has two aspects. One is the structure of tense, and second one is the use of tense, right? So if we talk about the structure of present indefinite is subject, first form and fifth form, and object. Okay, what is this fifth form? When we add s or es to the first form, it is called fifth form. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell you, that the first form of verb is considered plural form. Okay, first form of verb is considered plural form, and the fifth form is considered singular form. Okay, first form is considered plural form, and fifth form is considered the singular form, right? For example, if I write go, this is first form, which is plural. Okay, and if I write goes, this is fifth form, which is singular, right? So in present indefinite, we use either the first form or the fifth form, right? Now, what is the difference between first form and fifth form? Where do we use first form and where do we use fifth form? So it's very easy. I told you that first form is singular, first form is plural, and fifth form is singular. So with singular subjects like he, she, it, or any name, with singular subjects like he, she, it, or any name, we use fifth form. And with plural subjects like I, you, we, they, we use first form. Okay, so this is the difference between first form and fifth form. Now you must be thinking, how come I is plural? Because I means I, so I must have been singular, but I have written it in the plural section. So how come I is plural? So my dear friends, I is not plural, but it is the first person. Okay, so not because plural, but because of being first person, it is followed by the first form of verb, right? So this is the structure of present indefinite tense. In present indefinite, we use subject, first form or fifth form, object, right? First form is plural, fifth form is singular. With singular subjects like he, she, it, or any name, we use fifth form.
वो जो उधर क्लास है ना आपकी,
guys, I am very sorry for this immense disturbance, but I assure you that now the class won't be disturbed. Okay, actually there is a technical glitch in my mic, that's why voice has been interrupted, but now I assure you that now it will be in flow. Okay, let's start. Patake Anar, what happened, Sakshi? Now I guess everything is okay now. So okay, so this is the positive structure of present indefinite. Let me tell you something about object. What is or are objects? I'm writing are because there are four types of object in a sentence. Okay, so there are four types of object. Four types of objects are there. Okay, indirect object, then direct object, then place, and then time. Okay, so in a sentence objects are of four types. When I write object here, it means four objects, right? Now what is indirect object? Verb plus whom is indirect object. What is direct object? Verb plus what is direct object, and verb plus where is place, and verb plus when is time. Okay, these two are important because time and place are very much clear. So these two are important, that you need to understand that indirect object means verb plus whom, okay, and direct object means verb plus what. So in a sentence the sequence of objects is the same as I have written, right? For example, if I write a sentence, he teaches me English at home every Sunday. Suppose this is our sentence. Okay, this is our sentence. So here he is the subject, teaches is the fifth form of verb, me is indirect object. How come me is indirect object? Because he teaches whom? Who is being taught by him? Me. He is teaching me. So me is the indirect object. Now he is teaching what? Or we can say, what does he teach? So he teaches English. So English is direct object. And where does he teach? At home. So this is place. And when does he teach? Every Sunday. So this is time. Okay, so together these four things are called object. So when I write object, it is not just a single word. Okay, objects means these four things and in the same sequence. First indirect object, then direct object, then place, and then time, right? So he teaches me English at home every Sunday. I hope that you have understood what are objects. Okay, now one more thing, that this was all about the object part. Now one more thing, if you have to make negative, okay, every sentence has positive and negative structure. So the negative of present indefinite is subject, do, does, then not, then first form of verb, and object. And here object means all four. Okay, so subject, do, does, not, V1, and object. Remember, do is first form and does is fifth form. Okay, do is first form, like go is first form, do is also first form, like goes is fifth form, does is fifth form. Okay, and if we have to structure an interrogative, helping verb will come before the subject. So do, does, plus subject, first form of verb and object. This is the interrogative structure. One more structure is there, interrogative negative, the sentence which is interrogative and also the negative one. So the structure would be like do, does plus subject plus not, V1 and object. Okay, so let me tell you everything on this slide one more time, that the structure of present indefinite is subject, first form or fifth form plus object. If you want to structure it in negative form, so the structure would be subject, do, does, not, V1 and object. Interrogative, helping verb will come before the subject, so do, does plus subject, first form and object. And interrogative negative, do, does plus subject, not, V1 and object. Okay, now what is the object? I have explained it here. What is or are objects? So 4 types of objects are there. The word object, so 4 types of objects are there. First is indirect object, second is direct object, third is place, and 4 is time. Indirect object is verb plus whom. Verb plus whom. You must know the meaning of whom. Direct object is verb plus what, place is verb plus where, and time is verb plus when. And I have given you one example. He teaches me English at home every Sunday. So who teaches? He is the subject. Okay, who is he teaching? Me. So me is indirect object. What is he teaching? What is he teaching? English. So English is direct object. Okay, so this was the structure of present indefinite tense. Now tell me, is this clear to everyone or you have any doubt? Would you like to ask anything about the introduction part, or is it clear? Okay. Now, as I told you that every tense has 2 aspects. One is its structure and second one is its use. So this was all about the structure. Now let's talk about the uses. Okay. So let me write the structure. Here. I am writing it again so that you may not forget. Okay. So subject, first form or fifth form of verb and object. Positive and subject, do, does, V1 and object. Remember one thing, that when you use do or does, it is never followed by fifth form of verb, right? After do or does, fifth form cannot be used. After do or does, only first form has to be used. Remember one thing, right? So this is the structure. Now let's talk about the uses. Now this is something very important, because structure is very basic thing. You must have been studying structure since childhood. Okay, since class 4th and 5th we start studying tenses. Okay, so structure is very basic. Many of you must know the tenses, the structure of tenses. So the important is its usage, because this is something that students very often neglect this, avoid this. So usage. So remember one thing, this is very important, very important for your examination. Present indefinite means permanent action or state. Permanent action or state. Now what do you mean by permanent action? Permanent action means any action which has to happen, regular or irregular, doesn't matter, but it has to happen. Okay, permanent action. Now if we elaborate that what are permanent actions, we can say our habits, are routine, facts, universal truth. Habits, routine, facts, universal truth are permanent actions. And what are permanent states? What are permanent state? Our profession, our condition, our profession and our condition, okay, are permanent state. So whenever you see habit, routine, fact or universal truth, you have to structure the sentence into present indefinite tense. And whenever you see a profession and condition, you have to structure the sentence in present indefinite tense. Okay, so present indefinite means permanent action or state. Okay. Present indefinite means permanent action or state. Now, I have a question for you. For you. I play cricket for 7th. I am a player. Okay, and third sentence, I have a bat. We have 3 sentences here. I play cricket, second, I am a player, and third is I have a bat. Out of these 3 sentences, which is not a present indefinite tense? My question is, out of these 3 sentences, which one is present indefinite and which is not present indefinite? Please answer me. First, second and third. Which is not a present indefinite tense? Who would like to answer? Who would like to answer? Sakshi, Jarsha, Monica, Deepak, Akash. Where are others? Deepak, Ganesh, Monica, Jarsha. Out of these 3 sentences, which is not a present indefinite tense? Okay. So see, all 3 are present indefinite. All 3 are present indefinite. Okay. Only difference is that all 3 sentences have different kinds of verbs. Okay. All these 3 sentences have different kinds of verb. Like this is action verb. This is action verb. Okay. This is called be verb. This is called be verb. And this is called possessive verb. Okay. This is called possessive verb. Right. So I play cricket. Here we have subject first form. Here too we have subject in first form, and here too we have subject in first form. So don't get confused with the verbs. All 3 are the first form of verb. That's why all 3 are present indefinite tense. So the most important thing out of these 3 sentences is to understand the be verb, because this is most important. Why is this the most important thing? Because students often get confused. Okay, often get confused of this be verb. So let me tell you be verb in detail. Let me tell you be verbs in detail. Let me tell you be verbs in detail. And this is something very important. Okay. So pay attention. This is something very important. So please pay attention. Be verbs. Right. Now see. Be verb can be used after subject plus helping verb. Okay, be verb can be used after helping verb. And be verb can also be used, be verb can also be used right after the subject. So there are there are two positions where a be verb can be used, right? There are two positions where a be verb can be used. First is right after the subject and second one is after helping verb. Okay, so if be verb is right after subjects, its first form would be is, am, are. Okay, so the first form of be is, am, are. Okay, and second form is was and were. And right after the subject we do not write third form. Do we write third form right after the subject? No, never, because third form is always used after has or have or be verb. Right after the subject we never use third form of verb. So if we talk about right after the subject, be verb has no third form. Okay, now if we are talking about the position of be verb after helping verb, so the first form would be be. Okay, now try to understand. Is, am, are and be. Is, am, are and be, all four are first form of be. The only difference is, am, are have to be placed right after the subject, but is, am, are after helping verb will be changed into be. Okay, the second form here, after helping verb we never write second form, because second form has only one position, that is right after the subject in past indefinite tense. Okay, second form cannot be used in any other position, it is always used right after the subject, and here we are talking about the position of be verb after helping verb, so there is no second form. And third form is been, right? And the ing form is being, right? So all these are be verbs, all these. Okay, so is, am, are first form, be first form, was, were second form, been third form. So if I ask you what is the third form of is, if I ask you what is the third form of is, can anybody answer this question? What is the third form of is? What is the third form of is? Who would like to answer? What is the third form of is? My question is this: what is the third form of is? See, third form of is. What is the third form of is? Third form of is, the answer is been. Third form of is been. Okay, because is, am, are is the first form, and third form is been. Okay, so all these are be verbs. Right? Is it clear? Now let's see some examples. Let's see some examples of all these forms. Okay, see, I am a teacher. So here I is subject, and as we have seen, am is the first form and a teacher is. So this is present indefinite tense. This is what? A present indefinite tense. Okay, now change this sentence into present perfect. Change this sentence into present perfect. You have to change this sentence into present perfect. Now what is the structure of present perfect? The structure of present perfect is has, have, third form of verb and object. Okay, so change it into present indefinite. After that, change the same sentence into present continuous. Okay, What is the structure of present continuous? Subject is MR, ing and object. Okay, so we have a sentence here, which is I am a teacher, and as we know this is present indefinite tense because I is the subject, am is the first form and teacher is the object. So I am a teacher is present indefinite. Now you have to change this sentence into present perfect, and the structure of present perfect is subject has a third form of verb and object. Okay, and after changing it into present indefinite, change it into present continuous, and the structure of present continuous is subject is MR, ing and object. Now please change it. Okay, so the present perfect of this sentence would be subject is I, after I we have to write have, and after have we have to write form of verb. So third form of am is been, so I have been a teacher. I have been a teacher. So the present perfect of I am a teacher would be I have been a teacher. Okay, subject is I, then after I we have to write have for perfect, then we have to write third form of verb, and the third form of am is been, and a teacher, I have been a teacher. So this would be the present perfect of I am a teacher. Now let's write the continuous. So subject is I. Okay, subject is I. Now we have to write the helping verb. After I we have to write am. Now this am is not this one, because here this am is main verb. In this sentence am is main verb. Remember, am is main verb. Okay, but in present continuous am is not main verb, it is helping verb. Now after am we have to write ing form of verb, ing form of main verb. So here main verb is am, and what is the ing form of am? It's being. What is the ing form of am? It's being. Okay, so I am being a teacher. I am being a teacher. Now pay attention, I am going to tell very important thing for examination. Okay, so this was present indefinite tense, I am a teacher, and here we have changed it into present perfect, and here we have changed it into present continuous. But this sentence is absolutely correct, this sentence is absolutely correct, but this sentence is wrong. This sentence is wrong. Third sentence is wrong. Why is it wrong? Because as I told you, every tense has two aspects. Every tense has two aspects. One is structure, second is use. One is structure and second is use. So structure wise this sentence is correct, but use wise, meaning wise this sentence is incorrect. Now why is this sentence incorrect? Why is this sentence incorrect? Be verb can be used in continuous tense only in temporary state. Okay, be verb can be used in continuous tense only in temporary state. If the state is permanent, you cannot use it in present continuous tense. If the sentence were, now listen, if the sentence were I am busy, now what would be the present continuous of I am busy? What would be the continuous of I am busy? The continuous of I am busy would be I am being busy. Okay, so here the present continuous of I am busy is I am being busy, and the continuous of I am a teacher is I am being a teacher. This sentence is absolutely correct, but this sentence is wrong. Why? Because be verb can be used in continuous tense only if the state is temporary. Only if the state is temporary. Now here we are talking about being busy. And here we are talking about being a teacher. Tell me something. Someone's being a teacher. If someone is a teacher, is this temporary or permanent? For example, I am a teacher. If I am a teacher, I will always remain a teacher. Profession is something permanent. In the previous slide, I told you that permanent state means profession and condition. So profession is always permanent. If I am a doctor, I will always remain doctor. Okay, so profession is something permanent. But being busy is not permanent. If I am busy right now, I may be free the next moment. And I may be busy again the next moment. So being busy is not permanent. If I am busy right now, after completing this class, I'll be free. So being busy is temporary, but being a teacher is permanent. So I am being busy is correct, but I am being a teacher is incorrect, because be verb can be used in continuous tense only if the state is temporary. Hope you got the point. Hope you got the point. Is this clear? Do you want to say something? Do you want me to change the style? Do you want me to add something? Because I am trying my level best to teach you English grammar. That's why I have started teaching topic wise. Okay, so dear students, I am here only for you. So if you have any doubt or if you want any change in my teaching, please let me know. Okay. Okay. So this was about be verb. Okay. Now we have three sentences. No, we have three sentences. First sentence is I play cricket. Here we have used action verb. Okay. Second was I am a player. This is be verb. And third one is I have a bat. This is possessive verb. Right. So there is no need to explain the action verbs because we all know what action is. Okay. Playing, dancing, singing, eating, drinking, going, coming, jumping, falling. All these are actions. Okay. Physical actions. Right. So there is no need to explain actions. We all know what that is. Second one was the be verb. I have already explained it to you. Be verb, what is be verb? Now the third one is have, which is a possessive verb. So let me explain it to you, the possessive verb. Okay, what is possessive verb? Possessive verb. Okay, so have is the possessive verb. Okay, have and has. Now what is the difference between have and has? So the same as do and does. Okay, have is considered first form, whereas has is considered fifth form. And as we all know that first form is plural and fifth form is singular. Okay, so have and has, the difference between has and have is same as do and does, the same as go and goes. Okay, go means have. Okay, and goes means has. Right. So have and has, these are possessive verbs. The second form is had. The second form is had, and third form is also had. The third form is also had. Right. And possession means if we possess something, like I have a car. I have a car means I own a car. That means I am the owner of the car. So have refers to what do I own. For example, I have this pen with me. So I have a pen. I have a pen means I own a pen. Right. Now let's talk about from the tenses perspective. if I write I have a pen, I have a pen, so this is present indefinite. This is present indefinite because I is the subject, have is the first form, and pen is the object. So I have a pen. This is present indefinite. Right. Now change this sentence into present perfect. Change this sentence into present perfect. The structure of present perfect is subject, has, have, third form of verb and object. Okay, so this is the structure of present perfect tense. Subject, has, have, third form of verb and object. Right. So change this sentence to present perfect. Then change it into present continuous. Change it into present continuous. The structure of present continuous is subject, is, am, are, then ing form of verb and object. Okay, so this is present perfect and this is present continuous. So I have a pen is present indefinite. Now change this sentence into present perfect and present perfect continuous. Change this sentence into present perfect and present perfect continuous. See, the present perfect would be subject I, then after I we have to write have. Okay, now this have is main verb and this have is helping verb, right? I have. Then we have to write the third form of verb. So here the main verb is have, and the third form of have is had. So I have had. This have is helping verb of present perfect and had is the third form of main verb, possessive verb. So I have had a pen. This would be the present perfect of this sentence. Okay, now present continuous. So I, then after I we have to write am, then we have to write ing form of verb. So ing of have is having, and then a pen. I am having a pen. Now structure wise this sentence is correct. Structure wise, if we follow the structure of a present continuous sentence, this is correct. But meaning wise this sentence is wrong. This sentence is wrong. Why wrong? Why wrong? Because possession cannot be used in continuous tense. Possession cannot be in continuous tense. That's why this sentence is wrong. Okay. Possession cannot be used in continuous tense. Okay. So I am having a pen. Structure wise it may be correct, but meaning wise it is absolutely wrong. And if something is wrong, it means it is wrong. Now Deepak Singh, time up for today's class, and tomorrow I'll definitely explain everything. Okay, what you have to do is, once this class has been finished by me, go to the comment section and do comment your doubts. Okay, whatever you want from me, you want me to teach some other way, you want me to teach in Hindi, or you want me to teach in Bengali. However, I do not know Bengali. So just let me know. Okay, whatever your doubts are, feel free to ask me. Right, whatever your doubts are, feel free to ask me. If you want to contact me, many students here have my number. You can ask them. Okay, so just ask them my number. Some students will give it to you, and you can contact me anytime for any doubt. Right, so see you tomorrow, same time. Till then, goodbye.